Misty here. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I have my February update for Paranormal Pantivity. This was a project created by Andrea, who is pretty as a peacock. It started September 24th, which was National Ghost Hunting Day, and it ends this September 24th. There were 31 prompts. I have some progress. And I have a couple of, actually I have several rollouts and a couple of empties. So I'm just going to go down the list. I'm going to read you the prompt, show you the product. Bada bing, bada boom. If you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Again, thank you so much for helping me get to 1K. Let's see where we can end up by my birthday. That'd be real cool. That'd be real cool to hit like 1,500 or something by my birthday. April 29th. Can we do it? I don't know. Let's see. Anywho, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's begin. So the first one I'm going to share with you today is Poltergeist, a product that gives you trouble, hard to use, faulty packaging, etc. I had brought in this. This is the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Gel. And as you can see, I have a binder clip because when whoever at Ulta opened the box, they used a box cutter and they cut this open. So actually I only lost a little bit, but you can see just how much I used, and that's because I finished something else. I really enjoy this line. I like the mousse. I hate the mousse packaging. It breaks on me every single time. But the curling cream and this gel is actually really good. So this is in the finish, and you can see where we are. It's kind of where most of it has settled, but as you can see, there's still some up the sides. It is what it is. That is in the finish. Okay, moving on. Next was a declutter. For White Lady, I brought in a product that's white or with white packaging, and I had brought in that Soap and Glory face cream. And I mentioned in the last update that it was weird and it had a weird smell. And if you haven't been following along, or if you're new to me, I have developed acne underneath the skin. I don't know if it was allergic reaction or what, but I have developed acne. I've never had acne in my life. I've always had super dry skin. I was very lucky as a teenager to get very few pimples, and I still get, like, I have an ingrown hair here sometimes, and I have like one huge pore, but I don't get acne, and I have acne. So I thought, you know what? I am not putting anything on my face that's suspect or questionable. So that had a really weird smell, and as I mentioned, it was basically like I had just bought it. I hadn't even had it like 6 months or a year, and it had already gone off. So long story short, that went in the garbage, and I'm gonna count that done. I'll see if I want to bring something else in, but I don't really have anything in white packaging that I could bring in that I'm not already working on something else. Does that make sense? So anyway, that was in the finish. I used it probably about two or three times, and then it ended up in the garbage. So yeah. Next, Bloody Mary. Oh, I need to get my usage out. Ugh, pardon me. I forget. Paranormal. Here we go. Okay. So next we have Bloody Mary, a product with a mirror. I had brought in the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer palette that has a mirror inside, and I pulled out one. As of the last update, I've used this 30 times. I've used it 13 more times, and the goal is to hit pan, and we're not there yet. You can see there's like a dip from a brush. I tried this in my eyebrows. It's way too light. So anyway, my goal is to hit pan in this. I have until September, but it's taking forever. I've used this 43 times. And still no pan. Next, Screaming Skulls, a Halloween or scary themed product. I brought in my Moonspell palette from Lunar Beauty, and I've been working on the shade Meste, which is my name, which is this shade right here. I'll insert some footage. As of the last update, I'd used this 4 times. I used it 4 more times for a total of 8 times. So that is in to hit pan. Next, we have Banshee, a product you are close to finishing, and I brought in these. These were the AOA foundation. So I went on Shop Miss A yesterday and today, and they are sold out of almost everything. So I don't know if they're discontinuing things. I don't know if they're having issues. I don't know where they manufacture. I'm going to guess probably China. I don't know if they've had issues with Lunar New Year, but nothing has been restocked because I honestly was questioning whether or not I wanted to purchase another couple of these. So yeah, these are finished. I said once I made it to this orange line that these would be done, and so they are finished. They didn't have much in them anyway, and I ended up using them 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 times before they counted as an empty. Next, where are we? Boogie, aka Boogeyman, a product you use at night. I brought in this. This is my Beekman 1802 Retinol Alternative Drops. Now, I mentioned I have acne. I've started different, which is actually a retinol, I don't know. So, adapalene. Again, I have this acne and I'm trying to clear it up. So I'm going to give this 30 days. Well, I'm using it about every 3 days. So I'm going to give this about, a month and a half to see if it helps. And if not, I'm going to have to go see my dermatologist. I need to do it anyway. I need a mole check. It's been a few years and I think I have a new mole. So I need to go anyway, but I'm going to give this a minute. So I'm trying to alternate between this and an exfoliator. Actually, I'm not even using the exfoliator right now. So we'll see how far we get with this, but I have used it a few times. I don't track skincare, so we'll just see how we do. Normally it takes me a good 6 months to go through this, and we're kind of inching toward that. So hopefully we'll see some progress on that, but I can't make you any promises. Next, Ghost, a product with unfinished business, aka something you previously panned, etc. This is inspired by the Graveyard Project pan by Emily and Max, and I brought in my MAC Glow Play Blush and Cheeky Devil to hit pan, and I did. Is this month's pan or last month's pan? You know what? I have an album for each month on my phone because I'm like, I cannot keep it straight. So let's look at February's pans. No, that was a January pan. So you probably saw it in my pan update. I gotta plug in this phone before it does. So yeah, hit pan in that. And it didn't take very long. I don't even have the usage down. I think maybe 1 or 2 usage. The issue was this is kind of drying out and you don't get a lot of pigment from it. It's a very, very light colored blush. So I really had to use a lot because as you guys can see, I like to wear some blush. I want to see it on my face. Okay, next. Ouija board, a product with embossing or an imprint. I brought in my Nabla Blush in Truth. I'm wearing it for the first time today. My goal is 23 uses. So it's a really pretty blush, but again, first time to use it today. It was perfect with this eye look. I could actually probably use that as an eyeshadow if I wasn't already panning 200 of them, but you know what I mean. So again, that is in for 23 uses. I've used it 1 time. Good job, Misty. Good job. Next, Orbs, a product that brings light to your face. I brought in this. This is the I Heart Revolution Radiance Powder. I did not weigh this, and I do not know why, but the black line is where we were. The new orange line is where we are. I should probably start tracking it on the side, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So as of the last update, I've used this 24 times. I used it 17 more times for a total of 41 times. So maybe I will mark it on the side. I don't know. But you can see I've got quite a bit in it, even though I've been using it every day. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful finishing powder. I don't know if they still make it. I'm kind of on a break from makeup. I'm actually on a break from buying makeup. If you saw my makeup rehab video, it's been a struggle, you guys. It's been a struggle. I've been really stressed. I had so much anxiety, I broke out. Like I had a huge spot right here on my neck. I can throw up a picture. And I was like, I need to shop. And I was like, nope, Misty, that's going to cost you 1,000,000 points and you're going to be in the hole. And I'm trying not to do that. So it's kind of working. And I started seeing the therapist on Monday. Praise the Lord. Okay, anyway, where were we? Seance, a product you bought because someone else told you to or recommended it. I brought in this. This is a Sephora lip in Cherry Blossom. I mentioned that Jen from Project Beauty was helping me find a dupe for, I think it was, shit. Now I'm not going to remember what it was. It was a lipstick from ColourPop. So the pink is where we were, the orange is where we are. I've actually been getting a lot of use out of this. It's a really pretty nude, and I really like it. But I've been putting this down, and then I'll put another lipstick on top of it, so it kind of helps in that manner. Next, Afterlife, a product past its expiration date. I brought in this. This is the Makeup Revolution Hydrating Fix. I finished this, but I put in my NYX spray. You guys, look how deep, look how deep and glittery that NYX spray is. Holy Moses. So anyway, as for this project, this isn't empty, but I'm reusing the sprayer because the one on the next one was awful. But I was like, that's deep. It's real deep. Holy Moses. Next, we have Domovic, a household spirit in Russian folklore, a product that has followed you from house to house. I mentioned that didn't happen, but I brought in my oldest product, and that's this. This is the BH Cosmetics highlighting palette. I don't think they make this anymore, but my goal is to hit pan, and I've used the first shade 8 times. It's this one right here. I'll try to remember to get a picture. It's in my inner corner today. I topped it onto something else, and then I used it as a brow bone highlight. I think if I continue doing that, wait, does it have pan right now? Nope. I think if I can continue doing that, I will have pan in this next update. This is a beautiful palette. The formula is lovely. I see that they're starting to restock some things. I hope they come out with some new stuff, but who knows the way Makeup Revolution operates. Excuse me. Tommy Knocker, a spirit that lives and works in mines, a product named after a metal or a metallic product. And I brought in this. This is a JCat Prismetal eyeshadow. This is in First Attraction, I believe. And my goal was to hit pan, and I did. This is actually really, really dry. Really dry. It's basically impossible to get any of it out, which is sad. But I think I can mix it with some Duraline. This isn't something I'm concerned with this year, but this may be something I try to finish either at the end of the year or maybe next year. Maybe throw it into Throwback 30 or something. It's really, really pretty, but it's dry. So I hit pan. That's another rollout. Next, Revenant, an item that has come back into your collection, something you've repurchased. I brought in this. This is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Cleanser. If you saw, I don't even remember what update it was. I mentioned that they no longer make this, and I am a very sad panda. But I literally just started this. I keep it in kind of a toothpaste squeezer. So my goal is to finish this. I think it took a good 6 months to finish the other one. We'll see. I'm going to be honest. I'm filming this on the 18th, and I have not worn makeup much this month. Just because I haven't felt well, and then I was having, you know, like anxiety, and I was breaking out, or not breaking out, but having hives and stuff. So I haven't worn makeup as much as I want to, so I'm not washing my face with this as much as I would, because I only use that as a second cleanser. And then last but not least, we have the KVD Lip Vinyl in Carnation. I normally top this on top of that Sephora lipstick. My goal is to finish this. I've used it 4 times. So yeah, so out of, I had 23 left, and I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I finished 5. So I have what, 19 left? It's not bad. Again, this goes through September. So we have what? March, April, May, June, July, August. We have 6 more updates, and then the finale in September. So we'll see if I make it. I may have to roll some new stuff in. We'll see. Anywho, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Did I say that this is a Fantastic Ladies collab? I probably did not. But you can find a link to Andrea along with everybody else in the description box down below. You could probably still jump on this one if you wanted to. You'll have to join the Fantastic Ladies to get all the prompts, because I don't think Andrea has posted them anywhere else. I have her link down below. She does beautiful eye looks. She's funny as hell, and Madeline is adorable. So make sure you go follow her. But other than that, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. If you're doing this one, let me know how it's going in the description box down below. What do we think of this eye look? I don't know. I put lashes on, you can't even tell. If you missed it, I posted a video about my thoughts on Mascaragate, blah, 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 but that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Misty Pans. I hope you have a good day, night, week, wherever you are. I love your faces. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.